Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and hello to everyone watching. Hope you are all well. It's sunny and hot here in Lincoln today. Boo. I was hoping autumn was coming, but it's summer's back. But I have with me my glamorous co-host, Miss Ellie again. How are you, Ellie?
Yeah, I'm really well, and thank you very much for inviting me on, Kate. I appreciate that, and I'm looking forward to what you've got in store for us in this fantastic show of yours. Just a girl loves Spurs. Come on.
Well, I thought I'd better do a match preview, but anyway, we will get to that. I've got a couple of things to talk about. Let's have a look who's in the chat. We've got Adrian Schroker. Good afternoon, Adrian. After the madness of last night, the carnage.
He put that Arsenal fan in his place, didn't he?
He did. DJ Green Alert. Hi, Kate, Jim. Hope you're well. And Jim's arse. Oops. Jim's arm isn't in too much pain. He's still struggling, bless him. But, you know. I've been putting together some Tim Vine jokes for today, Kate. I shouldn't have to explain them. Don't bet on it. Don't bet on it. Yes, Ellie's here as well. Yes, share out the Bourbons, please, DJ. We do love a biscuit. Scott Colliver's in the house. Good afternoon, Scott. Hope you are well. Should be an easy win tomorrow. We have too much class. Yeah, I hope so. Let's hope so. I think Kate's a bit late because she's changing out of her nursery outfit. How did you know that? Have you got cameras in my house?
Yeah, I reckon they're spying on you, Kate.
Big up Coover. Says big up Princess Kate and Queen Ellie. Perchy's trying to make us all late. I know he's a swine. It's because he's got that Larry shirt on. That's what it is. Drew Lala is in the house. Good afternoon, beautiful ladies. You brighten up our screens, and big up all the peeps in the chat. Yes, big up. Lee Smithy Smith's in the house. Good afternoon. Yeah, it is afternoon. Yeah, good afternoon. It didn't take long for me to lower the tone. 5 seconds, and I said the word arse. What can I do? It was a slip of the tongue, so to speak. DJ says Batman came up to me and he hit me over the head with a vase and went to pow. I said, don't you mean kapow? He said, no, I've got China in my hand. Oh my God. Big up, Leo. Hope you're well, my love. Here he is, the wounded soldier. Jim's in the house. Good afternoon, Jim.
Jimbo.
I thought this was a shirtless stream. Only when you're on, Nicholas. Only when you're on.
Yeah, we're not taking our tops off.
No. Big up, Phil P. Woo! Nice to see you. Good to see you, Daniel E. Good to see you, Tigaro. Hope you are well. Good to see you, Sheriff. Hope everyone's well today. Perchy's holding back. He's probably still streaming. So I thought I would start with this.
Yes,
there we go. A double scoop for Spurs as Ange Postecoglou becomes the first Australian to win Manager of the Month, and James Maddison wins Player of the Month for the first time in his career, which is quite surprising, actually. Apparently, he's been nominated before 4 times, but never actually won it. So, what do you think, Ellie?
That's the Ange effect, isn't it?
It is.
And well deserved to both gentlemen. What fantastic skill they've brought to our side and excitement when we were all on a ball fest last season. And now we're looking at exhilarating front foot football with James Maddison leading the way and Ange Postecoglou on the side, making sure all his troops know exactly what he wants from all of them. Come on.
Yes, come on. I have to say, James Maddison's face, he just looks so delighted, doesn't he? Look at his little face. I can imagine Yeah, I do. I can imagine Ange going, yeah, this is all well and good, but, it's not really important. We've got to focus on the next game and just brushing it under the carpet a little bit, because I think he's probably a bit like that. But the only thing I will say is the curse of the manager of the month. Normally, whoever wins it.
I know. Do you know what I like about that picture as well, Kate? Is because he's got all of his coaching staff with him.
Yeah.
That's what tells you about that man.
Yeah,
tells
exactly
you a lot,
that.
doesn't it?
Yeah. That guy on the left, I can never say his name, the big Viking man. I bet he's a right hard nut.
Mr. J.
Yeah, we'll call him Mr. J, that'll do.
Yeah.
I bet he's a real hard nut.
He looks like a hard nut, doesn't he?
Yeah,
and
100%.
when he played for Palace, he was brilliant.
Yeah.
He reminds me of Højbjerg. There, I've got his name in.
Only 7 minutes as well.
Yes, come on. I'm slacking. Normally it's after 5.
Yeah, I must admit, I'm a little bit disappointed in you there, Ellie. You've kind of let the side down.
Slap my hand, Højbjerg.
I'm sorry, I'm just making Nick a mod because I've just noticed he isn't a mod.
Yeah, make him a mod. Yeah, the mod without the shirt.
Yeah, he's now our shirtless mod. Yeah, but that was quite a nice bit of news to wake up to, seeing the double swoop. Yeah, I just hope the curse is broken and we absolutely smash the granny out of Sheffield United at the weekend. Phil P says, never let your tongue slip near the arse. Yes, they were deservedly so. Absolutely. But as Jim said, when you think Pep's got a perfect record, it just shows you they appreciate the change that Ange has made so quickly to our team.
Definitely.
54 watching, only 17 likes. That's not acceptable.
What's that all about then?
It's like having Richarlison's. It is rude. So rude.
Come on, get that thumb on that bloody like button. Come on.
Yeah, it's free, It don't cost you anything. I'm not charging you to like or subscribe.
Yeah.
Mark says Perchy's finished sentence here. Good old Perch. Good old Perchy. What is Barry for mod? Yeah, I've made him mod. He can stop crying now. No, okay, Ange, don't believe in bad luck. You make your own luck. That's true. Let's hope that's true. Daniel says Madders is looking happy because he's away from them salty Leicester fans who blamed him for relegation last season, even though he had over 20 goal involvements. Yeah, quite possibly. He just looks so happy.
Yeah. And he's in a luxury environment as well, isn't he? So why not?
Yeah, compared to Leicester, absolutely.
Yeah.
Question, Ellie, when can we tempt Kate and Jim to the home of football? Oh, you can tempt me.
You know what I mean? Come on.
I know.
Now he's broken his arm. He's got another excuse.
I might just leave him behind. And I'll go on my own. Leave him behind.
You've got 2 legs that work. Come on.
I can't wait to go.
Come on. I want to see you two and give you a big hug, a big hug.
But we need Jim to have both arms so he can because he gives the best bear hugs. He gives big squidges. So he needs his other arm. William actually said to his dad the other day, Dad, I really miss your cuddles because he gives you a big old squeeze. So,
I'm famous in my home for hugging and tapping the back, and my daughters don't like it. They love the hug. They love the hug, but they don't like the tap on the back. But I always do it. I can't help it.
That's reassurance.
Yeah, I like that. Give them a good old tap.
Exactly. Jim thought Mr. J was Kuva the Viking. This is true. Kate said the word arse before you got your Højbjerg in.
I know. I'm slacking. Like, give myself another slap for Højbjerg.
Shirtless mod, big up Jim. Yeah. I'd be lying if I've said I've not missed our Spurs. I know, I think we all have. Missed it so much. What a nice feeling to miss it.
Yeah. And you know Mile High Hotspur is because they're a mile above the planet or whatever. Wherever they are. Yeah. In Colorado.
I only found that out recently. I thought it was because he was part of the Mile High Club.
I know. I saw that.
Yeah, I did. I
How
really
funny,
did believe
Jane.
that, but
You've always got sex on the brain, haven't you?
I have. I can't help myself. Mile Jedinak is clearly a handsome man with a good beard game. Exactly, Kuva. Don't diss the beards. If Spurs do the actual double, how many days would you go on the missing list for? I won't be missing. I'll just be on every rival's channel.
I'll be everywhere. Plus, I'll be down White Hart Lane. I'll be in the trophy cabinet, stealing the trophies.
I'd be slagging myself.
Daniel won't listen because he don't know what they look like.
Exactly. What are these things? I'll be slagging myself off on every YouTube channel there is just to give it large to everyone. Yeah, well done, the boys. Hello, AJ. Hope you're well, my love. DJ says, when I first heard of Jedinak as a player, I thought the commentator called him Dirty Neck. Well, maybe he has got a dirty neck.
I've been called Slagaratos before. And cacophonic because I talk too much.
Yeah, tickle the like button. Just give it a little tickle. Hands up. What's this, Drew to say? Hands up. One was just me. Just done. Thank you, Drula. Thank you, Drula. Drula, yeah.
I like the way Ben says it as well.
I know. Miss Lay Jedin. What's that? Miss Lay
Jezazek. I don't know. I still confused.
No, I'm just going to call him Mr. J. I like that.
Yeah.
The sheriff says, every time I go, I always bump into Ellie.
I know. We give ourselves a big hug, me and Mark. Yeah. He's only a little fella. He's tiny. You can put your arm round him twice. I'm telling you.
Is he little? Is he really little? Blimey.
He's so little, and he's so cute.
As I stated, anyone who is objective would have voted for Ange's manager of the month. New league, new team, new style of play. Well done. Yeah, couldn't have put it better. I hug Kate and smack her bum. Yeah, he does normally. He can't now, though.
Whiplash.
They're a mile above sea level. That's what it is.
That's it. Yeah. You can always rely on Phil.
Yes. Did I hear it right last night? Some people saying Janola's overrated. Yes, Stell said it. And I was just like, I couldn't even comment. I was just dumbfounded that those words had come out of his mouth.
Imagine Sava in front of him. You would have punched his lights out.
I can't understand how. The only way anyone could say that, surely, is if they haven't watched him play. Because he's not overrated at all.
Nah, he's underrated by a lot of people. That's what I would say.
Yeah, agreed.
That goal against Barnsley.
Yeah. Oh, my God. What a player. Hello, Mia. Hope you're well, my lovely.
Hey, Mia. Spurs between the lines.
If you love Spurs and hate Arsenal, subscribe to the channel and smash the like. Yes,
thank you, Adrian. And we do hate Arsenal with a passion.
We do. Oh, yes. Mind the trophy cabinet heard Sava made it sticky. This was Sava's confession last night of the strangest place he's had sex. He said against the Spurs trophy cabinet. So that's where that comes from.
I saw that. I watched it back. About 2 o'clock in the morning, I was watching Shelfside Spurs. You see how loyal I am?
It was filth.
It was a funny stream. Oh, my God.
It was. Look how shameless I am today. Look, I've got my Santa mug.
Yeah.
I'm so desperate for it to be autumn. I'm drinking from Christmas mugs every single day.
Red and white for me.
Yeah, that is true. But it's Father Christmas, so I let him off.
Yeah.
I said to the kids, if we won a trophy, I'd run in the street naked. They were mortified. Someone's a bad influence on you, Drula. Note that way. It's Auntie Ellie. It's Auntie Ellie.
Auntie Ellie. She's been corrupted from my 7 brothers as well.
Yeah, see.
One of them's her dad.
Oh, my God. I've heard all about them.
Yeah.
Respect the sheriff. Woo!
Yes.
I bought some Armageddon cheese today and it said on the packet, best before end, ... Honestly. Ginola was a magician. Yes, bloody was.
Yeah.
If we win a trophy, I'm heading straight to the tattoo shop. Yeah, me too.
Oh,
I am
wow.
too.
I want a little cockerel. I've always wanted a cockerel on my back here,
Yeah.
so that I can look over my shoulder and see Spurs.
I don't know what side this one is. Yeah, this.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
that's
Lovely.
is it? This is the Bill Nicholson quote. It's better to.
Brilliant.
Yeah. So I had that done a while
That's
ago.
so fantastic, Kate.
But if we win a trophy, it's definitely tattoos going on. Definitely.
My mum wouldn't let me have them. My mum's old school. She doesn't like tattoos. She would have killed me while she was alive. So now she's passed away, she can't see, can she? Well, she can, because I'm sure she's looking down, but she can't do nothing about it.
My mum hates mine. She hates them. And she said to me, when I got my first ever tattoo, I think I was 18, she said to me, you know who gets tattoos, don't you? I went, who? She went, sailors and loose women.
Yeah, well,
I'm not a sailor.
I love sailors and I love loose women.
But she hates them, but I've ended up with 14. So, you know, I don't care. I love my tats and that's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of people don't like them, but everyone's different. Some people put art on the wall, others have it on their skin. That's what I always say.
You should have a tat show where everybody comes on and shows their Spurs tat.
Yeah, I might do that
as well.
As long as there's no show. It would, as long as there's no rude ones.
Yeah, you know, like it has to be a Spurs one.
Yeah, but as long as they don't like whip their willy out, well, mind you,
a cock on a cock. A cock and ball on a cock.
That's quite a good idea, though.
Yeah.
The sheriff gets steaming when he's there. Does the sheriff get drunk? Does he at Spurs? Naughty sheriff.
Not drunk, just a little bit merry, in a lovely way. Because Mark Cousins is so cute.
Yeah. Thing is, I'm like that. When I get drunk, which I haven't done for years and years, but I get overly happy and overly loving of everyone. I just think everyone is my best friend in the whole wide world. So, but I don't drink much for that reason.
Which is dangerous around Arteta.
Yeah. Ginola's goal in the quarterfinal against Man U in the League Cup in '99 as well on our route to winning the League Cup series. Ginola is my favourite ever player. He's the best player I've ever seen live, because I haven't been for a long time, but for me, he was the best player I've ever seen live playing. Yeah. But you've seen many great players, haven't you, Ellie?
Like Ozzy Ardiles, Glenn Hoddle's my favourite though.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Like I said yesterday, you must be insane not to put Hoddle, even if you haven't seen him play, right? You know his reputation and you know how highly he's rated.
Mm-hmm.
Put Hoddle in. And when people weren't putting him in, I was I know. Growling. But I tried to keep my decorum.
Have you met him, Ellie?
I've met him and I've got pictures with him. I've got the FA Cup picture with him, the UEFA Cup. I love him. And he signed my hat downstairs, which I'm going to frame. I've got 6 of the FA Cup winning team sign it. So I want to get the other 5 as well. But manager Alexi, he passed away, didn't he? So yeah.
Who else do you need?
I need right, so I've got Paul Miller, Graham Roberts. I need Chris Hughton. I need Garth Crooks, Steve Archibald, Ricky Villa, and Ozzy Ardiles.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're going to make that our mission now to get you those.
My mission to get them on. Yeah.
Yes. Never red. Yeah, but Santa wears red. I can't tell him not to wear red. I can't.
We can spray him with blue paint.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Apparently, years ago, he used to be in green. Apparently.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Maybe I'll paint him green. Yeah. Proud to be a Geordie. Big up. Says Stell's been spending too much time with Will and his terrible opinions. I'm not saying anything.
We're not. Keep still.
Hey, when you say Stell, do you mean Stelios? Yes, I do. He said he thought Ginola was overrated. I thought it was one of the Arsenal fans saying it, but it was actually Stell. there was a joke there. Yeah, there's always a joke.
Yeah.
Barry's got his Christmas decks out. Yes, he has, because he can't be bothered to put them away. I'm getting new living.
That's what I want to know.
Putting up his baubles on his baubles.
You know.
Kuva says, if you look at the actual contributions from Ginola, you could say he's overrated. He scored way more than when he was at PSG. But if you look at how he makes you enjoy it and feel about football, he's priceless. Exactly.
Yeah.
It was what he did with the ball. Oh, he was just.
And his looks alone. His looks alone. He's stunning.
Oh my God.
Man.
I'm going into the Ginola zone. I'm going.
Yeah. We went along in the Ginola zone. If we don't get out of it, we'll be like in heaven forever. Mal heaven.
Me and Jim were going through our old signed photos, and we found Klinsmann, Hoddle, Dave Mackay. We found so many, but we found Ginola.
Oh.
And it's so gorgeous. I'll have to show you them, Ellie. They're amazing.
Gorgeous man.
Even Stefan Freund, we found Ledley King, Les Ferdinand.
Not so gorgeous.
No, not so gorgeous. Shoot.
Yeah.
How do you turn off predictive text? That's all right, don't worry. She wasn't wrong, just a girl who loves Spurs. Older people are not keen on the way I look. Yeah, but you know what, Lee? It's you. It's how you express yourself. I know what Nick meant. I'm a loose woman. I love them. Jim's got loads, I've got loads, and we love them, and that's all that matters. Tattoos are Marmite. If you don't like them, you don't like them. That's it. I went down my local ice cream shop and I said, I want to buy an ice cream. He said, hundreds and thousands. I said, well, we'll start with one. Oh, my God. If I ever get a drunken rooster tattoo, that'll be my Spurs tattoo. Big up, OP, I call him. Morning to you. Kate and you. Kate, you should have said to your mum, you know who rides on broomsticks? Witches. You two, honestly, yeah, when me and Ellie get together, well,
I know.
You never know what's going to happen.
We're entertaining, aren't we? Come on.
Yeah, of course we are.
We make you laugh.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about. Nita's in the house. Good afternoon, Nita. She said, just popped in to say big up to you two ladies for the podcast last night. You were brilliant. We didn't really get enough of time to speak to what we wanted to say because men
took over, didn't it?
Yeah, it does. Men can shout louder than women, and us women don't like to shout. We'd much rather just talk.
Done my head in.
Yeah, I ended up with a pounding headache, and I was so frustrated because there was so much I wanted to say and I couldn't get it out because I'm not shouting over anybody. So, Ellie's gone. Oh, Ellie's back.
Yeah, you see, they blew up my ear. As soon as I said that, I disappeared. But you see the crackling noise that came on? I think that was all the shouting. It done my internet in.
Oh, my God, it was murder. I was expecting there to be a bit of banter and maybe some, like, jokes, but it was a bit crazy. But anyway, we held our own and we said what we wanted to say for the most part. So, early doors. It started off so calm, the show, didn't it? It was so calm, and then it just went crazy. Yeah. I have Tottenham Hotspur Football Club tattooed on my cockerel in large font. Phil P, I think you're telling fibs. Daniel says, Kuva, look at the team Ginola had at Spurs compared to PSG. It didn't even compare, mate. In the 90s, we were awful for quality, and Ginola was a bright light. Yeah, 100,000,000%. Yeah. What else is going on? Hoover said, oh, I love him, mate. That was just a case to say he never delivered what the genius deserved. Yeah. How many Tottenham players have been fabulous for us and walked away without winning something? It's just outrageous.
I know.
When you think Kane, how brilliant he was, and he never won anything. And Louis.
Like, and everybody puts it on one player. You can't. It's a team game. People forget that. It's a bloody team game. How can you blame one player? Like they say, oh, Didier Drogba turned up for Chelsea on many occasions, but he did it with his team. Without those other players, he wouldn't have scored that goal. He didn't just score it on his own. He got a penalty anyway, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
I just couldn't. I can't grip. Come to terms with people like, God bless you, Mr. Box Office, but it's a trigger for me when people call Kane a loser. I can't have it. I just can't.
No.
Just because he hasn't won a trophy, to me, that doesn't make him a loser, because there's only a couple of trophies available anyway. And it isn't just Kane. There's 11 people in the team. So I got triggered massively by that. But I'm sure he does it to wind me up, Alex.
Yeah.
I think he does.
Don't worry about it. Just leave him to his own devices. The thing is, they say, I heard him, was it him or somebody else said, what's the definition of a loser? Someone who don't win. But that's on your own. If you play a tennis match and you lose, right, that's on you, right? 1 against 1. But if you've got 10 other players contributing to that match, that counts.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also the other people, the staff, the training coach, the chairman, they're to blame as well. Everybody.
Yeah, of course they are.
Not just one player. You can't just put it on one player.
No, Jim, you're not getting away with that. The decorations have to go away every single year. Yep, St. Nicholas wore green. Then America and Coca-Cola ruined it all. Yeah, I did read that.
Yeah.
I got a photo with Teddy. AJ says, as I found out recently on Twitter, through his interactions with certain people, Stelios is a shock jock. He's deliberately antagonistic and confrontational. I don't want to put anyone down. He's brilliant at what he does. It was the first time I'd been on the channel, but I don't really go on shows that are like that, because it's just not a bit of me. I don't like arguing and shouting. It's just not me.
Mari and us, like,
it's
supposed to be 3 versus 3.
Yeah.
Then it got a bit too much.
Yeah, there was 10 of us at one point, wasn't there?
As well. I was honest with Mari.
Yeah. He's a lovely fella, Mari.
He likes the feedback anyway. So
he
can learn from, not a mistake. I wouldn't say it's a mistake. It's just people were asking to come in, weren't they?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Colin said, did you go to Ozzy's testimonial against Inter Milan when Maradona played?
I went, it's fantastic. Yeah. I think, do you know what it is, right? It was like an exhibition match because it wasn't played competitively, but you expect that in a testimonial anyway. But Ozzy, I loved him. I put him in my all-time best 11, didn't I?
Yeah.
I couldn't leave Ozzy out. Come on, he was fantastic.
And win the cup for Tottenham.
And I think he's just as good as Modric and just as good as Dembele, because he was a magician with the ball and you couldn't get it off him.
Do you know what? It's difficult because, as Jim said, everyone was saying Jimmy Greaves, greatest goal scorer. But if you put Jimmy Greaves in modern day football with VAR, with the different pitches, the different balls, all these different contributing factors, would he have scored as many goals? No one knows.
Nobody knows, but he would have played on better pitches with more physical players.
Yeah.
And like he said, you don't have to run around like a blue-ass fly. You do your job, you score goals, right? He never ran about say Kane ran about, Richarlison runs about. They all run about, Sonny runs about. But Jimmy Greaves was like Messi when he was older. He timed these runs and he used his head to score goals. Brilliant footballer.
Yeah. I'm actually friends with Danny, his son. I'm going to try and get him on my show soon.
Okay.
Because I want to know how he felt, obviously, growing up as Jimmy Greaves' son. You know, I'll be interested to see what he's got to say.
Was Jimmy Greaves Jewish at all?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I think he might have been.
He seemed like the loveliest man. I mean, I remember watching Saint and Greaves and I used to love that show.
That show was fantastic. I watch it every Saturday. They put the big match on.
Yeah.
And then they show the Saint and Greaves show. It's brilliant.
Yeah. So I'm hoping that I can get him on the show because he's a lovely guy as well.
Yeah.
So, Jim said we owned a snooker hall and a pool room, and the pool room was covered in Spurs signed photos. It was all the way round, but then right at the end, he had Emmanuel Petit, because there was a couple of Arsenal fans. He had one Chelsea picture, one Arsenal picture. Oh, Hasselbank he had, and one other, but they were right around the corner where no one could see them.
Yeah, out of sight.
Yeah, exactly. You ended up with a pounding. So rude, DJ. You have to lower the tone, honestly. Loudest ever recorded voice was a lady teacher shouting quiet, by the way. Oh, thanks, Coos. Thanks for that. Postacoglu's reported all our players returned from their international duties unscathed. Well, that is the best news ever. Thank God for that. What's that? Is that a craze picture behind you? It's Tom Hardy. Yeah, it's the legend picture, Tom Hardy.
He was brilliant in that film. He was brilliant in that film because he played both roles. It was amazing.
Magnificent. Amazing. When you think, because obviously when he was this guy, I can think it's Reggie, wasn't he? Yeah, Reggie. When he was Reggie, he was so suave and gorgeous and just beautiful. And then he played the crazy Ronnie, and it was just phenomenal acting.
He done his voice brilliant.
He did. He really did.
Fantastic.
But yeah, I'm not saying that I'm the craze biggest fan. I am interested in things like that. But I am Tom Hardy's.
Into him. No.
I am Tom Hardy's fan because I think he's amazing.
He's a very good-looking man as well.
Oh my God. Don't get me started. Oh. But my friend makes these pop art pictures. I bought some. I showed Ellie. I bought Michael Jackson, Amy Winehouse, George Michael, and this one. So I just love pop art. I think it's wonderful.
Michael as well. Bloody hell.
Oh no, another gorgeous human.
Gorgeous. I'll put him up there with Ginola.
Yeah, and a voice.
Gorgeous.
His voice, like silk. Oh my
silk,
God.
Yeah,
beautiful. Can't blame one player, but you can blame one chairman. Yeah, well, let's not get into Levy.
We won't go there.
Alex calling Kane a loser. That's rich. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like it. I think he deserves so much more respect than that. Jim White, the definition of a bottle job. Kane is not. The whole team were lovers, including losers, I think she means, including Kane. I don't agree. I don't think they're losers.
Oh, I know Mia says he's a loser.
I know.
I think it was Mia who said that. Definition of a loser, someone who don't win. She made me laugh, though. Mia's got some really good puns.
Yeah. If there was...
Right to the heart.
If there was 10 trophies a season up for grabs, and we didn't win one, or even sort of 7 trophies, and we didn't win one in all the time Kane was there, I'd be more tending to agree. But it's so hard when you're competing against Chelsea, United, City, and they just throw money at their teams. I just think it's so harsh to call them losers. It's the harsh reality. That's okay. There's only one team that wins each competition. Everyone else is a loser. I won't have it. Coover, don't make me come over there and smack you up, because I won't have it. No, Daniel Wee. Kane's is he sticking up? Kane's a loser, but yet he chased a move to Bayern, one of the top 5 clubs on world football. Not really a losing mentality. Yes, Daniel, that's exactly my point. I agree.
But I think we're better than Bayern Munich, so they can move on.
Yeah,
Bayern Munich.
Phil P says, I get why some people are in a strange place with their feelings about Kane, but I still think he's a hero. Woo! I agree.
Spurs
that will never change.
Come on.
That will never change for me, ever. The difference between Kane, as amazing as he is, and Drogba, Kane has 1 goal in all of the finals and semi-finals he's played in. Drogba scored in nearly, if not every final he was in. Yeah, but I do, again, think a lot of it comes to who's playing around you.
Yeah, like bloody hell, we had world-class players. We had Daniel Levy level.
Yeah, exactly. At least you've got proper Spurs football to look forward to tomorrow, Jim. Yeah, as long as he don't cheer. If he cheers, or we watched something spooky the other day, something popped on screen, and he jumped and he screamed in pain because it jolted his arm. So I said to him, if we watch Tottenham, you can't get excited. You mustn't get excited. Good day, Jimbo. Hey, giving you a hard time, Cobber. Good afternoon, David Shire. Hope you're well. Yeah, Mia, we know you meant lovers. We know you did.
Lovers.
Lots of lovely comments today. I love it when the chat's like this. I'm going to meet Steve P and Keith B in November as they're doing a talk locally. Excellent.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah. Ozzy was unreal, made everyone around him play better.
Yep. Even Hoddle got better when he had Ozzy by him.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, exactly. Big up, Nige. Top work as always. Thank you very much. I'm creeping up. I think I'm 5:30 something now. I must have. So I'm
Remember that song? Do you remember that song, Kate? I'm making plans for Nigel.
No, I don't.
Yeah. Oh, you're a bit too young.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
don't even know who sang it, but it was a good song. It's quite catchy.
The link up.
Plans for Nigel.
The link-up play between Hoddle and Maradona in Ozzy's testimonial.
Oh, no. Unbelievable. I just think, you know, when you get class players, when Klinsmann came as well, I watched him and I was thinking the way he runs, the way he poises himself before he receives the ball. All class players have got it. Berbatov had it,
Yeah.
that touch, you know. They're a step above, and you'll see the other players playing for Spurs, and you'll realise what we're missing out on.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah.
Maradona played for Spurs in a testimonial, and then 12 months later cheated this country out of potentially winning a World Cup, but he was still magic. That's what's sad about Maradona, because he was such a talent, but he's remembered for that handball so much.
Yeah, but I still think Argentina would have won the match because they're more skillful.
Quite possibly.
Sorry, I'm a big England fan, right?
Yeah.
Because I've got English blood as well. But, you know, I just feel that they were better. They were all round. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, you're probably right. No, you're probably right there.
Yeah.
Greavesy would have
a bit of a cheat.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Greavesy would have scored goals in any game, in any era. He's my dad's favourite ever player. Said he was the best of the best. Woo! He's scoring goals in heaven now. Oh, that's a nice thought. Bless
him. You know what? I saw a podcast with him and he said he never supported a team. He never
really?
He never supported a team. He started with Chelsea, didn't he? And then he came to us. Yeah. So I found that quite weird that he didn't support the team.
Yeah. Geordie says, I thought it was the Hardy. Great movie. He played them both amazing. Yeah, I did. I loved that film just because he's just fabulous.
Yeah.
Oh God, DJ's on the jokes again. Go
You're not reading them all out.
No, there's too many. Coover said, I'll never big up a couple of psychopaths like the Craze, but Tom Hardy was amazing in that movie. Oh, and in Bronson. Oh my God, he was so good in Bronson. Oh, Ellie, it's fantastic.
I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, he's fantastic in it.
It's fantastic, and you're saying it fantastic. It must be.
And he gets naked in it, and he's really buff in it. He's really massive. Oh, I'm going all unnecessary. So happy to see Bentancur Kerr back in full training. I think he's going to be fantastic. Let's hope so. A lot of people are Tom Hardy fans. I wonder why. Yes, I wonder. Charlie Bronson's a Spurs fan. Yeah, he is. I've got some artwork by Charles Bronson, actually, that he's done from prison, which I've got locked away safely. But when Arsenal won the FA Cup, not a few years ago, when Bronson found out, he smashed his prison cell up and beat up about 12 guards out of frustration that they'd won it.
Good on him. Well, not beating up the guards, but smashing up the place,
George Michael, what a man, what an artist. He was Greek as well, wasn't he, Ellie?
Yeah. And do you know who else was a really good artist? Well, there's two. There's Columbo, Peter Falk.
Really?
Yeah, and who was the other one? I can't remember the other one. There's one on the internet called Amanda Hammond, who's really good to draw Spurs pictures.
Oh yeah, I follow her.
Good.
Yeah, I know you mean. Bentancur's different gravy. Yeah, I hope he comes back to being as good as he was. Hit the likes, people. Helps the lovely ladies in the channel. Thank you, Jim. A friend of mine always wanted to be run over by a steam train. When it happened, he was chuffed to bits. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
We were talking about George Michael. We got Paul Michael in the house. It's actually insane the disrespect Declan Rice gets. He's a world-class player and the best DM currently. I also think Arsenal deserve respect from the masses. People think they don't compete. I'm not sure I agree with the Declan Rice being world-class yet.
No. He hasn't even got as good enough stats as Højbjerg, and Højbjerg
No.
gets all that stick and he gets all that praise, and I'm thinking, what?
I've never
Ain't that good?
No, I've never liked Rice that much. I think he looked better at West Ham because they're a bang average team.
Yeah.
But since he's gone to Arsenal, he's not really done anything that's made me go, whoa, he does look good.
You know
But
what I mean?
he might get there. Don't know. I think that's a bit of a bold statement, but there you go.
Yeah.
Being from the States, there's only one thing to win each season in the league. Some of the best players of all time, hands down, never won anything. There you go. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, there's limited trophies. I'll buy her on tonight.
Oh, God.
Paul Michael agreed, mate, but this season I'm just disrespecting everyone else because I'm just buzzing about my Spurs again and having fun with it. You do that, Coves.
Yeah. My Auntie Mary, Kate, just before...
Did she have a canary?
No, she didn't have a canary, but she was married to a George Michael.
Oh.
Yeah, my Uncle George, but they separated quite not late in their marriage, but quite middle of their marriage, you know. Yeah. They separated, but they lived together separate. I mean, they lived separate lives, but in the same house for a while. Yeah.
Was it Squeeze that sang the song about Nigel?
Was it Squeeze? Yes.
Yeah.
So you can always rely on DJ Greener. I think he might be a bit older if he knows that.
Maybe, but he's a DJ, so perhaps he just plays it. It's Bobby K. Good morning, Bobby K. Hope you're well, my love. It's actually great that a Spurs fan, for the first time in 4 years, I look forward to the weekend to actually watch the games. Exactly that.
I can't.
I remember Diamond Lights, Hoddle and Waddle. Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Awful.
The hairdo.
XTX Ellie that sang it. XTC.
XTC. It might be that other one. I think, or maybe XTC sang it.
Yeah,
making plans for Nigel.
Yeah, look, XTC making plans for Nigel. Classic. Never heard.
I liked it. So Mark's not quite as old as me, but he's nearly there.
Yeah. Anything I'm missing? Greaves didn't have to support the team. He was a team. Yeah, that's a good stuff.
He was. And when he partnered up with Alan Gilzean, because Gilzean was born they used to sing Gilzean, Born is the King of White Hart Lane, not Greavesy.
Yeah.
They gave him that type. But he was brilliant, Alan Gilzean. And before him, Bobby Smith, who Jimmy Greaves played well. He was the third highest Spurs scoring striker. So first it's Harry Kane, then Jimmy Greaves, then Bobby Smith.
Wow. Yeah. AJ says this weekend we need to absolutely take Sheffield United apart, put a marker down for the following weekend. If we get through the next 3 games without a loss, the whole league will sit up and pay attention. Yeah, I agree. Bobby K, my gorgeous cup of hot chocolate. Stop flirting.
I should get a room, shouldn't
I think so as well.
I think Cooper needs to go to Canada and live with Bobby.
Yes. Daniel says Charles Bronson is in the prison close to where I live. He's in Wood Hill, Milton Keynes. I live in Milton Keynes as well. Is he ever going to get out? No, I don't think so. He's just lost his last appeal. So I don't think
he's in his 80s, isn't it? Or 90s.
Yeah, he's been in there so long. And he's never actually killed anyone. It's just amazing.
XTC.
Yeah. Ian Barron, big up, good to see you. My fish keep on dying from the fish tank I made out of Lego. The water kept on pouring out the holes. Oh my God. They're all off, Ellie. They're all off.
I know.
Wow, there's so many comments. I was going to say they're talking about the beach. I love the beach. Yeah. Bronson's never killed anyone and spent most of his adult life behind bars. Nick's been cutting the grass, trimming some bushes and sorting out the roses. Wow, look at Nick, the proper little house.
I weeding as well.
Oh, look at you two.
I know.
Oh, he lives in Western Australia. How beautiful.
Lovely. Yeah, I see him on the Hotspur Hippie quite often.
Oh, okay.
Welcome.
Charles Bronson, yeah. Have I just read that one? Yeah.
Yeah, you have.
Right, okay. I'm going to go on to because we're just waffling now. Spurs Sheffield United preview. Right. Now,
yes.
obviously everyone's expecting this to be a Spurs win. I think I don't expect it to be anything other than a Spurs win. Do you think they've got anything about them, Ellie, we should be worried about?
I think they've got tenacity and they've got hard work in their team, and they've got probably a few surprises up their sleeve, you know. So, look, every football team is capable of winning and making a shocker. We've seen it all through the years where a shocking result happens, but I just don't see it in this respect because we've just got too much for them, and we've got too much pace, a lot more skill than them. And all we have to do is just use half of that, and I think we've won the match. You know, that's my opinion anyway.
I agree. I mean, a lot of people saying they're going to play the low block, but I just think because our team just run and run and run and relentlessly go at teams, I don't think they're going to have enough to keep us out.
Yeah, they got that hunger in their bellies. You know, before we watched our players and we thought, how lethargic do they look? They're not even running properly. You know, they're not working hard for each other. But this team, they love each other. When they score, they like all celebrate. You know, it's like amazing. And you can see there's a continuity in the team, a fluidity from the back to the middle to the front. It's so exciting to watch, Kate. Love it.
Yeah, I agree. Who do you think he'll make any changes to the starting 11, or will he start the same?
I think the same, 100%. He's not going to rock the boat now, is he? So, and Richarlison's having his issues, so I don't even think he's going to make the bench. I think they'll leave him out the team altogether to get his head straight. And I just feel our bench could be a little bit better, but we can address that in January, you know. Just some more players who are going to come in and fit his system, and you know, like not star players, because that's what Postecoglou's known for, picking out gems from all sorts of leagues. So I'm looking forward to that as well.
I agree. I don't think he'll make any changes. However, I do think Brennan Johnson might get some minutes tomorrow.
Yeah, I think he'll come off the bench. Because I don't think Kulu has done anything drastically wrong to be dropped. And he scored a goal, which saved his bacon in a way in that match. Because he wasn't having a stinker, but he wasn't having a particularly effective game. And I think that's been the story from like 5-6 months ago about Kulu. But one thing he's good at is keeping the ball. He very rarely loses it. And when he does, it's because he's tried a bit too much skill to get past his player. So I like Kulu. I think he should stay. I know you don't particularly like him, but I think he adds something on that right, and he can hold the ball very well. And he does track back, so I know he can do better than he's been showing. 100%.
I don't dislike him. I just think the drop-off in form is quite drastic recently. But we have seen that he's got it in him to be a very good player. So I just hope that we get to see it. I mean, I would start him. I wouldn't change. I'd start him all day long.
Yeah, and I like the narrative that sometimes is a bit predictable, because that is the case. But he can see foreign players, right? They're taught not to go to the byline, right? They're taught to cut in, because, like Adrian said, 90% of goals are scored from cutting in, not going to the byline, because you lose some like sight to get the ball across as well. And also you've got to be so accurate then. Whereas if you cut back, you've got all those players on the 18-yard box, and you've got a few in the middle as well to hit. So you've got more choices and you've got more sight as well. You know, so I know why Kulu does it, because he's been trained to do it, you know. And I think Postecoglou likes him doing that, because he hardly ever goes to the byline, and when he does, he invariably loses it because he hasn't got a right foot.
I agree. Swim Master said a player's back Yeah, they're all back. They're all unscathed, but I don't know when they went back to training. Do you? Have you? I'm not sure.
I think it was Thursday. I think yesterday. I'm
Okay.
sure they went yesterday, but I haven't looked for the training videos. Normally they pop up on my Instagram, but I haven't seen any yet, which is a bit odd.
No, I haven't either.
I don't think they'll be training today, but you never know. He might have given them a day off and they'll be training today. Because it was weird that Instagram didn't have anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daniel would start Johnson tomorrow. Interesting. I don't think he will. I think he'll stick with the winning formula, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Lee says, I'm there tomorrow, so I expect 4+ goals and a hug from Ellie.
Yeah. Where are you going to be, Lee? Let me know. And I'll
Ellie the celeb. I'd rather see Kulu's technical quality come off the bench up against tiring defences because Kulu does lack pace. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
He lacks pace over a long haul, but over a short spurt, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
And he's strong.
Drula wouldn't start BJ. She'd bring him off the bench. There's a joke in there somewhere, but I'm not going there. Didn't Kulu get man of the match for Sweden? I'm not sure.
He did, and he scored a goal, I believe.
Wow. Well, that's good. Let's hope he's brimming with confidence then. Yeah. Nick says, no doubt there will be half a body or something later. Yeah, from your cats. Lovely. Christian Romero and Sonny during the break, as they both appeared to pick up knocks. Andrews confirmed they have trained with the rest of the squad today. Oh, so they have trained today.
That's what I thought. Yeah, because I'll look on Instagram. It'll be the training vids will be out. There you go.
Yeah,
we've seen them already.
Benton Curry's back training alone. Excellent news.
Go on, Benny.
They had a recovery session on Thursday. Then they all trained today and all got through it okay.
Yeah. Oh, Benny and Hoybier will be like having a chat because they love each other.
I'm always in 452. I'll see you by the protest bit. You hang around there, right?
I do, yeah. I've seen him, but I just didn't know his name was Lee Smithy Smith.
There you go.
Out for him. I go, Lee Smithy Smith, come on down.
Oi, Smudger.
Smudger, yeah.
It's not fair. I want to be at a meet-up. Nick said 354. Poch has a press conference today. Poch. Does it? Who cares? Yeah.
You can do one.
Angie's done a great job undoing Conte's crap, I think. Yeah. Can't disagree with that. So I agree. I don't think there's anything particular to worry about with Sheffield United. Are you thinking we will keep a clean sheet?
I said 4-1 because I can see him scoring from a corner or a set piece, you know, because Vicario's still learning the game in England and he's got command his box. But he'll learn that because, look, when Lloris first came, he wasn't as good as like 2 or 3 years down the line. So he will learn that. There's no worries in my mind about Vicario because he's very athletic like Lloris is. But I think he's got a few inches on Lloris. He's 3 inches taller.
Yeah, and you can see it as well.
6'4".
Yeah,
you know, and he's slim like Lloris as well. He's not a big, massive goalie. So he's very agile. Get down to the low ones. The ones I'm impressed with is the high ones.
Unbelievable.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Really, really unbelievable. So, but you think we may concede?
Yeah, I think we will from a corner.
I'm going for a clean sheet.
We chop a lot at corners.
Yeah, I am going to go for a clean sheet. Yeah.
I'm giving up 4 goals, so there you go.
Yeah. Don't need to rush Benton Kerr back, though. We've got less games to play out until Jan. I expect him to still not be playing till November. Yeah, I don't want him to rush back. That'd be awful. No. It was Ange that's got his press conference. Adrian's just gone back a few years.
Yeah, he just forgot Ange was our manager for a second.
He's got a few inches, does he, Ellie? Yeah. 3 inches is apparently a lot.
It is.
Hopefully I bump into you, mate. I want to see you topless, though. I need to see this physique. Oh, Nick, I thought he was talking to you, Ellie. I was going to say, that's a bit rude.
Well, you know, I might give him a flash. You never know.
Yeah, Adrian, how dare you?
Oh, no.
In his box to me, yeah. No one wants to see that. You only had to watch Shelfside Spurs if you want to see Nick's nipples. They were on full display yesterday.
I didn't know whether to look away or just take a little peek.
I was like that.
Yeah. Oh, no. And when Saba mentioned the nubbin, I think has he got a nubbin? We didn't want 3 of them, for fuck's sake. 2 was enough to cope with.
You're getting told off by your niece.
Yeah. Oh, no. Sorry, Jula. Listen, she's not a baby. She's in her 40s, so there you go.
Yeah.
You should know by now.
Nick says we will be near the corner of the South Stand before the game was shown. I think Nick sits near Ben and Sim. Don't you, Nick? Do you sit near Ben and Sim? That's the videos I've seen.
He does.
Yeah.
He sits with them, not near them.
Oh, you all sit together?
Yeah.
Oh, friends.
I got a ticket given by Ben one time, and I was with Sim and Daddy Kyriakou.
Yeah.
And it was freezing cold against Liverpool, and the second half I didn't go back up to the stand. It was freezing, honestly. I left my mum's blanket there as well. It was perishingly cold. I thought, no way. The youngsters can cope with it. I can't.
No, I can't either. I must admit, I get cold to my bones.
Yeah.
Next to them, oh yeah, Mr. Big Time sitting with, we are Tottenham TV football friends. Oh, friends, football friends. Everyone started it out. It's so funny. Sean wants to do some videos before and after. Shameless. The big timeline, they all sit together and have the peasants serve them beer and put grapes straight in their mouths. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that.
Do you remember Phil Latisse? He used to be on Tottenham Gold, and he was on Irish Hotspur a lot. His name's Philip Yap, but I'm going to meet him as well. So it's going to be
excellent.
I'll meet up with Alex because he's a cutie outside YouTube.
Yeah,
he's a cutie inside YouTube once he doesn't get riled up. When
he keeps going
up, and people start taking the mickey out of him.
He keeps going on saying he wants to come on my show, but every time he calls me Perchy, I want to smash his face in. So I don't know if I can cope.
He won't dare do that if he comes on your show.
No, he bloody won't.
He's a gentleman most times, but when he gets with other fellas, they bait him, and then he turns into Mr. Box Office.
I talked to him on WhatsApp.
That's
yeah, exactly. I talked to him on WhatsApp. It's like a different person.
I know.
I struggle with it, Ellie.
All the time.
I struggle with it because I'm the same on YouTube as I am off YouTube, but I'm just me. So to speak to someone who's like a character, I can't get to grips with it.
I know.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. I know.
But he's a lovely guy, but he just drives me up the bloody wall. I'm not going to lie. He really does.
He's easy to cuddle as well. He's a small guy.
Is he?
Yeah, he's not that tall. He's about 5'9", maybe 5'9". He won't be more than that, 5'8", 5'9". But you cuddle him, he's slim.
Yeah. I can't get over the fact that Kuva's only 5'7".
I know.
I thought he was a giant.
My husband's 5'7" as well.
I think Jim's about that.
Yeah,
Jim.
I like shorter men. I don't know. I like short men. I think they're cute. No, Dudley Moore. I used to fancy Dudley Moore.
No.
I used to fancy him. It's shameless, but I did because he's so cute and little. I love little men. They're so cute.
Dudley Moore, though.
I know, but he was cute. He wasn't that bad looking. I just think he's cute. I
can't cope. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I've always had to have small men because I used to be 5'10" and a half. So
oh my God, you're a tall lady.
Yeah,
I'm 5'5.5", I think. I've shrunk half an inch at least.
Well, I'm 5'9" now, so I've shrunk an inch and a half, and Jim's 5.
You're tall, man.
Yeah, my sister's over 6 foot, so we are tall.
I have to stretch to give you a kiss on the cheek.
I'll bend down, don't worry.
Yeah. Don't say that too near Jim.
No, he's so different in real life. Yeah, I know that.
He is. He's totally different. But that's his character for YouTube.
Exactly.
You know?
You can tell he's a nice guy. Like I said, I talk to him on WhatsApp, but it's like talking to someone completely different. It's hilarious.
I know.
It's like Nick. Nick's a twat, but when you talk to him on WhatsApp, he's quite nice. Not really, Nick.
Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah, Alex is a sweetheart. Yeah, I know. I'm not slagging him off, not at all. I'm just saying it's different. It's really different. Big men are better, especially during the winter. Yes, Jim's a big cuddle monster, so
I like having phone calls with Alex because he tells me what's happening in the YouTube world, and then we just talk shit and cake.
And cake, oh lovely.
Yeah.
Mia likes tall men, very tall men.
I know.
Wow.
She's small, Mia. She's small, but she likes the tall men, and I'm not tall. I'm only 5'5.5", but my husband's short.
Is he?
Yeah, about 5'6.5", I think he is. About an inch taller than me. Yeah.
Interesting fact, girls. Next year, Papa Sarr is classed as homegrown because he will have been registered as an under-21 for 3 years, even though he was on loan most of the time.
Oh, right. That's
interesting.
Well done, Adrian. Not just a historian, is he?
He is, yeah. Did you say everyone is small compared to you? Big time in the entire chat. Love you, buddy. Yeah. Mr. Big Stuff.
Quite tall. And do you know who else is tall? Sean Butler. He's tall.
Is he really?
Yeah.
See, I thought he'd be short.
No, he's tall. And James from James Spurs related, he's massive.
Really?
I think he must be about 6'4", easily.
It's deceiving, isn't it? Because everyone's sat in a chair. You just don't know how tall anyone is.
Yeah. Big
up, Richard. Mr. Cheat owes himself. Hope you are well. Bobby K is small. No, he's not, is he?
He's all right. He's about 5'9", 5'10", maybe. I don't know.
That's not small.
It's a normal height.
No, Ben's not streaming today. He's a bit under the weather. So big love. Mwah, and big kisses to Ben. He'll be back. I don't know, over the weekend. He'll definitely be back Monday, I'm sure. David's 6'2". I love the ratings killer, Mr. Boxy. He does make me laugh, but he just he says triggers. He does it to me on purpose. So
he's
6 foot.
He's told he loves you. He wants someone you better get him on.
I think, Ellie, when I get him on, I'm going to make you come on as well because you can control him.
Yeah, he's respectful with me.
Yeah,
very respectful. Yeah.
Yeah, and when you told him to shush last night, he did.
I went, shh. I was telling them all to shut up. I didn't want to say shut up, so I just go, shh. Go. Look what Ellie's doing.
Yeah, look, Ellie's a giant. She has to be. Who else can control Bangela Cracolopoulos?
He comes up with you one every day. Cracolopoulos.
I don't know if it's my internet or your internet, Ellie, but one of us is lagging.
I don't know. I'm upstairs away from the router, so it might be mine, but it's usually all right.
It's better now.
Yeah.
Sean is always sinking into the chair. He don't look tall. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, when everyone's sat down, it is difficult to tell. I mean, I don't know how tall Sava is.
And when he does his ball, he's only his little dog.
Yeah.
Hasn't he? Yeah.
Yeah. 5'10.5". That's decent size.
5'9" is the average for a man in England. I think 5'3" for a lady.
Oh, is it?
6 on the average.
Phil P says he's in block 258. Woo!
I'm 352.
Oh, very close.
Yeah. Do you know what though? For the Sheffield United game, I bought one higher up because I couldn't get it in 252. There wasn't any seats left. Well, it's not seats; it's standing area, that is. But I always get in. I wait for them to have a chat, and get distracted, and then I'll just walk in.
That's the best way to be.
If anybody sues me, they sue me.
Look, I've got 44 watching and 20 likes. That's not very acceptable. Come on, smash the likes. It's free.
Number 24. Hit the like button.
Yeah. Your internet is sticky, apparently. Well, but I think it's better now. Yeah. Pre-match, I can be found in the Gilpin Bell.
Gilpin Bell, yeah.
Is that a pub?
Yeah, it is. It's a pub.
We always went.
Where I'm going to be. I'm not sure. Probably the Coach and Horses, I would imagine. That's where most people meet.
We always went to the CAF. We never met anywhere except the CAF.
What CAF, though?
I don't know what it was called. It was the one
right by the Spurs land.
Yeah.
There's Jim's CAF. I don't think it's called Jim's CAF anymore. I think it's
can't remember now. You could go out the back and you have a cup of tea. There's a few tables out the back, and then
I don't know. I never used to go to the CAF because I always got my food like fish and chips or Chinese. I always get.
Yeah.
I like Chinese actually before the game. Yeah.
I've never been to any pub or anything. It was always the CAF. We'd go and have a cup of tea and sometimes a bacon butty or something, and then walk down to the ground.
If you go Coach and Horses, it's really nice because they've got loads of memorabilia up. All the pubs have. The Bill Nicholson pub, the Corner Pin used to be the best one now, but they've taken it over. Beavertown have taken it over, and there's hardly any Spurs stuff in it up there.
Is it Ponce?
Yeah. It's not my favourite. Coach and Horses what's the other one? Well, Bill Nicholson pub's good as well. And there's another one. I can't.
Bricklayers.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, they're all good pubs though. But apart from that, I don't like the Beavertown. Sorry.
No.
Yeah.
No. I can't wait till we can. Yeah, I know. Look, when are we going to a game? Well, if Jim hadn't been so silly as to break his arm. I don't know. As soon as he's well, we will sort something out.
Bricklayers Arms, that's the one I was thinking of.
Surely you get disability. Do they even do disability seats in Tottenham?
Yeah, it's called something access. I can't. It's
not accessibility.
Yeah, accessibility. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, we probably could.
Have to register with them.
I'll have to do that.
My foot, I've broken my toe so many times. And the other day, I haven't broken it, but I've really bruised it a lot and cut it up. But I got my foot broken by my builders, idiots. 28-gram slab they left on my windowsill outside, and it fell on my foot.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So I got a access disability, and I was with Alan Harris that day, who's in one of those disability scooters. Yeah, he's a good Spurs fan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I'll have to register with them because I've got a blue badge. So
yeah, register with them, and then you can go. It's really good seating as well.
Is it?
Yeah, you've got your own it's got right in front of the glass, and you've got loads of room. And they really do treat you good. Security people. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll have to do that. He couldn't go anywhere bloody now because if anyone touched his arm, he'd end up headbutting them because it's in so much pain.
He would get knocked. He would get knocked all the time. That's the problem.
That's right. So, but when he's better, we would definitely arrange it because I want to meet up with everyone.
Yeah, Bricklayers Arms is banging. It's a lively, lively, lively pub.
Good. We like that. Jim could say he likes easy access. Yeah. Tickets are cheaper and you can park under the stadium. Well, that's amazing. Yeah. Because I would be driving. I'd drive straight from Lincoln straight to the ground.
Yeah, there's a big parking area just by the Spurs ticket office when you pick up the ticket to the left of it. Yeah. A lot of people park there. Wow,
that's amazing. I didn't know that. I'm going to have to look into this. I should get a parking space. If I tell them, just a girl who loves Spurs is coming, they might give me a special spot.
Cool. Yeah.
That's but yeah, I will definitely, as soon as Jim's up to it, we'll sort something out.
Yeah.
I normally have a few cans on the coach, straight in the bricklayers, get hammered and watch the footy.
Yeah. And bump into Ellie.
Yeah, bump into Ellie. The bricklayers is always jammed. More room in the coaching horses and the Gilpin Bell.
After the match, though, the coaching horses is jammed as well, because I've been in there many a time. It's packed, but before the game, it's not too bad. Yeah, Bricklayers Arms, it's like all the nutters go in there.
Do you ever go? Sorry, go on.
No, I was going to say all the ones from my section in 252. They're
No,
all
going there.
I love them though.
Do you ever go and watch James Black when he sings in the bars?
Yeah, I've seen him once, but I couldn't stay long because I had to get home that day. But I've seen him, and he's been outside the ground as well.
That's it. Yeah. I love him.
Good. Yeah.
I think he's such a nice guy as well.
I know.
But yeah, it always looks brilliant when I see the videos of everyone singing and dancing around with him. I think it looks brilliant. No, I don't have a purple and gold scarf. I'm afraid I do not. Big up Hasper, nice to see you.
All right, Harry.
Harry. I might right. Well, so you've said 4-1, I've said 5-0. So I'm just going to put this for anyone that missed the start of the stream. I'm just going to put that there, just so you can all see again this beautiful picture of Ange winning Manager of the Month and our lovely James Madders winning Player of the Month for the first time ever.
Right. We've got to know who the others coaching staff are as well, because I only know Ryan Mason and Mr. J. The other three I don't know. So I've got to find their names out. If anybody knows in the chat.
Yeah. The one next to Ange on his left looks like Dennis Wise, I think, when he was young.
Yeah, but it won't be him.
No, it bloody won't.
Chelsea.
But no. I don't know what all their names are. I did know, but I can't remember.
I've seen them, but I just can't remember. I just know Mr. J and obviously Ryan Mason.
Oh, yeah, Richard won a competition, so he's got free food and drink in the stadium tomorrow as well. Big up, at the best time.
Yeah, I love the sausage rolls. I think they're wicked. Don't like the pies.
No.
No, they're not good. The vegan one.
So you've done 3-0 in the Super 6, but you fancy 5-0. Druda fancies 4-0. DJ fancies 5-0. 46 likes and 2 subscribers today. Thank you. Thank you very much, everyone that's liked and a couple that have subscribed. That's amazing. 2-1 to Bobby K. Jim says 3-0. Adrian says 6-1. Wow.
Ooh.
Nick agrees with you and says their sausage rolls are so nice.
They're proper meat, you know? It's like a Greg's one, but bigger. And it's a little bit tougher than the Greg, because Greg's one's, the pastry's a bit softer, but that's one's quite, it goes all over you, but you don't care. You just stuff down.
Greg's sausage rolls are my favourite sausage rolls.
Oh, they're lovely.
Oh, my God. They're just so nice. We haven't got a Greg's around here. Yeah, they are.
Honestly, the best in the world.
The nearest Greg's to us, I think, it's about half hour away, which is so rubbish because I love them.
I've got one just down the road.
Oh, so jealous. Mia says 3-0. Phil P, woo, says 3-0. So everyone's predicting a win, which is always good. Let's hope that there is a win and there's not a meltdown. Not that I think there will be. I think everybody has accepted that Ange is the right one for the job. Do you think, Ellie, and that he needs time?
I think he's the right man for the job. Obviously, time will tell whether he's going to be consistent. Because all our managers in the past, they've started off good. Like even Nuno had 3 wins, didn't he? And then he came up against Crystal Palace and got stuffed 3-0. So look, we have to look forward because we know our football is a lot better. We've got better technical players. We've got Basuma back as Basuma, not as Conte's leftovers. You know what I mean? So and we've got other players who are stepping up. Young Sar, Udoji's bloody brilliant. BDV, Romero showing his true colours now and coming out and making sure that he doesn't get a red card. And then we've got Vicario in goals. Very cool, calm and collected, and he's good with his feet as
Yeah,
well.
100%.
And then up front we've got Sonny scoring again. So we just need a few more players to strengthen in January, and I think we'll be the full ticket.
Yeah, I agree. Big up, Dave H. Nice to see you. Daniel says the one that I said looked like Dennis Wise, that's Chris Davis, who was assistant manager at Leicester.
Oh, that's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
David Shire says 3-1. Richard's getting in early and saying if we lose, I'll say sorry now as it's my first game at our stadium and I'll be a jinx.
You know what? I want to put it out to the chat. Would you lose to Sheffield United if we could guarantee to beat Arsenal?
Yes.
At their grand? Because I would.
I would too.
I would lose to them to beat Arsenal.
At the Emirates all day long.
Oh my God, it would be so magic if we beat them.
I think we'd get a draw at the Emirates. I'm quite quietly confident. If we go in there injury-free, I think we could get a draw there.
Yeah.
I don't know what you think.
Whatever we can get, but obviously a win would be better than a draw. Come on, Spurs.
Yeah.
Do it for the boys. Do it for the girls.
Oh, look at that. Iceland do frozen Greggs sausage rolls.
They do.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, and they're good. They're good. So when you put them in the oven, they don't lose any of the flavour still, which is really good. Because I thought, frozen food in general, it's not that good. But their sausage rolls keep the flavour.
Wow.
Yeah.
Lee Smith says, yes, he'd take losing to beat Arsenal. Ellie says, DJ says, Ellie, I'm selfish. I want to beat them both.
Yeah, true.
Swim Master says, yes. Bobby K says, 100,000,000%. I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'm going for 2-2 at the Scummerets too.
I love that, the Scummerets.
Sheriff says, negative again. We're winning both. Jim says 3-4 windows. We will have a fantastic, young, energetic team, and I will take beating Sheffield and the Gooners.
Yeah.
Oh, you all talking about sausage rolls make me hungry. I'm eating Ice Gems.
I might go and get myself one.
Oh, Ellie, you're just vile.
I'm going to Cyprus next week. What's the point of going on a diet?
No, don't go on a diet. You can't go on a diet until after Christmas either, because of all the lovely Christmas food.
You know what I mean?
But what's the point of dieting? You're only on the planet once. You've got to enjoy yourself.
I know.
The big scary looking fella on Angie's extreme right is Miles Jedinet, who was the Socceroos captain. Yeah, we spoke about him. I like him. Just to go with Love Spurs, I sent you the link for the disability access scheme. Thank you, Nick. That's very nice. I hate them with a passion.
I might qualify again because of my feet. I don't want to show my toes to anybody online.
They did look sore, I must admit.
Yeah, my bin fell on them, flipping out. I went to put the bin liner out, and I jolted it, and then it just came crashing down on my foot with the heavy bag fell back into the bin. So I didn't pull it out properly. I have to do all the mail stuff because my husband can't do it. He can't do it because of his back.
Yeah, I'm like that at the minute. I can't do it because of my back, but I have to do it, or William, because Jim can't do it because of his heart.
Oh, no.
God. Is that a message for me, Nick? Do you want me to call you? I've got a massive appetite. I want to win both.
Yeah.
2-1 to us at the Goons. 3-1, we will beat the Scum. I love this positivity. Yes, Ice Gems are the one. I love them.
Yeah.
Woolwich play at the empty crates. Yeah.
Do you know what I want to do? I want to really, really play well and win.
Yeah, exactly that.
I don't want to scrape a victory. I want to play classy like we've been doing over the last 4 matches.
Yeah. So that they can't say, oh, you was lucky or you nicked a lucky goal. I want to just batter the granny out of them. Yeah. Ellie, go on the carnivore. Just eat meat, fat, salt and water. I've done it so well on it and feeling amazing, losing weight and have so much energy.
Yeah. That's what my neighbour did. He was 19.5 stone and he went on that diet. Very similar, right? He said, you eat fat because fat burns fat off. So he goes, don't cut the fat off anything, Ellie.
I don't eat, no jokes, please. I don't eat a lot of meat. I'd much rather have vegetarian food, if I'm honest. Whereas Jim Jim loves eating anything like steak or whatever. I do eat it. I'm just not bothered by it. So I could never go on that diet. But I cut down. I stopped drinking fizzy drinks and went to water, and I've cut down on my chocolate and stuff, and I've lost 2 stone. So
I think Jim will be all right with the Greeks if he likes a bit of meat.
Yeah, he'll eat anything.
That Greek wedding where she goes, "What? No meat?"
Yeah.
All right, I'll cook you lamb.
He loves it. Any meat, and Jim's away. He's got a big bit of steak in the fridge. So
it's all right in my house, Jimbo.
Yeah.
If Kate's eating veggies, make your way down to Enfield.
I'll always cook it for him. And on Sunday, I'm going to do roast beef, and I'll eat a little bit, but I prefer to have the potatoes and everything. So he gets all the beef. Yeah. So Jim's arm's the same, Bobby. Thanks for asking, but it's not much difference. I'm going to call the hospital on Monday and see.
Take weeks, isn't it?
How many sausage rolls can you fit in your mouth at once? Asking for Jim and Theo.
Never tried.
I've never tried either, but I wouldn't think it was more than more than one.
You know, they give you a pack of 4. I've eaten 4. But I had one, and then I thought I'll have another one.
What, the big ones or the little ones?
The ones that are in the packet, they're about that big.
And you ate 4?
Yeah, I ate 4 one time.
Wow.
They're so delicious. I couldn't stop.
Yeah, they are delicious.
Again.
You love it in your mouth, though, Kate. Sorry. I knew someone would say something rude. Yeah. I went on a carnivore diet, but just 3 bowls of chili was enough. Chili con carne. What?
Carry 4 diet. I don't get that. Is that a joke?
I don't know. Do you eat fish?
Joke you don't understand, isn't it?
There is, yeah. Yes, I do eat fish. I love fish. Any fish. Oh, yeah. I love it. So yeah, I can eat fish till the cows come home, as they say.
I like fish in batter. I like fish, but if it's in batter, I'll eat, because my dad, he used to be brilliant at making batter, and I always used to have it in batter, apart from Dover sole, which is a very nice fish. Yeah.
Jim's like you. He'll eat it if it's in batter, but if it's in breadcrumbs, he's like not really bothered. Or if I like smoked haddock. Any fish I'll eat. Lobster's my favourite, but I'm not rich.
Yeah, lobster. Do you know what? There's a restaurant called Burger and Lobster. Or lobster and burger, one of the two. Right, that's a nice one. You get burgers and lobster, which I love.
Oh, lovely.
Beautiful.
I do love lobster.
They serve it properly in the actual shell.
Yeah.
It's all like hot and from the pan, and it's sizzling. It's lovely. And they put like garlic sauce on it sometimes if you want.
Oh,
yeah.
Making me so hungry. Look, everyone's getting hungry. But who can say they've eaten 40 nuggets? You, Nick, you can say you have.
Oh my God.
Oh, chili con carnivore diet.
Okay.
Not carnivore, carnivore.
Carnivore. Yeah. I did it now. Sometimes.
I couldn't even eat 3 chicken nuggets, let alone 40. I don't like them.
I don't really like them.
No, they're vile.
Nasty.
Kate, you will have to cut my meat up like I'm a child. I'll cut your meat up, Jim.
Monk. Oh no, monkfish.
I've never had that.
I got food poisoned with monkfish.
Oh no.
Sorry, Krula. Yeah. But I got £3,500 compensation for it.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
So it's from a restaurant, I take it.
Yeah. I won't mention it online, but yeah. Oh, it's horrible. Do you see how ugly that monkfish looks?
Yeah. Have I frozen? Hello?
You're frozen, Kate. Are you still there? Oh, she's gone. Oh my God. Come on, Kate, come back. So yeah, I got food poisoning, but I did have some oysters as well. And they said that there was a bacteria in the oysters that triggered it as well. But the monkfish was the main cause because it had, I don't know what they said, some sort of bacteria in the monkfish. And it caused me to be very violently sick.
Oh no.
And it was on my birthday as well.
Oh
in
no.
2019 it happened. Oh, disgusting. I'm never going to eat monkfish again. I don't care how nice it is.
Like, I've never had it, and I've never had what's Jim like? What's that other fish? I can't think what it is. You always get it in restaurants. I can't think what it's called.
There's red mallet or red mallet, which is quite popular. And
no,
then there's hake, there's plaice, cod roe.
I think it's a flatfish, but I can't think.
There's Soul's flatfish.
Yeah, but it's not that either. Oh my God, Jim, what fish am I thinking of?
Whitebait?
No.
I don't know. I don't know that many. I know quite a lot of fishes, but
swordfish.
Swordfish.
Yeah.
That's a bit tough for me.
Yeah, I've never had it. But then I've never had salmon.
I don't really like salmon either.
Sea bass, that was it. Sea bass, that was the one.
Sea bass is better.
Yeah.
More tasty. Mackerel's lovely.
But I've had
the one with the cracked pepper on top. That's lovely.
I've had like salmon out of a tin. I know it makes me sound so common, but you know, you get like a proper salmon, smoked salmon. I've never had that in a restaurant because I'm always worried I'm not going to like it, but I'm sure I would because I like fish.
I don't like cooked salmon. I like the cold strippy salmon. You know, the one that you can put in a sandwich.
Yeah.
Or you can just eat on its own with a bit of lemon and pepper on it.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Oh, it's making me so hungry. I'm going to have fish for dinner tonight, I've decided.
Yeah. Do you like sushi as well? No.
But then I haven't had it for years. I tried it when I was a teen and then I've not tried it since. So I might like it. But it's the thought, it's the fact that I know it's raw, it puts me off.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but they do flavour it really nicely. So when you eat it, obviously with the rice around it, and then you can put other things on top to make it even more tastier, because they give you little sachets of sauce, wasabi. Wasabi's quite spicy though. I like it, but I don't like putting tons of it on because it gives you a really big kick in your mouth. Like a burning kick.
Every time we talk about sushi, I think of unagi. Salmon skin roll.
That was on Friends, isn't it? Unagi?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Right, I'm going to end it there because I'm hungry now. Talking about all this food.
Well, I've had a little breakfast. I had a veggie breakfast. With Bangela.
With Bangela.
Yeah.
I had shreddies, so nothing very exciting. But
what, plain shreddies or frosted shreddies?
Plain, but with sugar on.
Yeah, I like the frosted shreddies because they got the icing on them.
Yeah, they're nice as well.
Yeah. Frosted shredded wheat. That's what they are. The little mini ones.
Yeah, I might be on. Let me just check my Twitter.
What's your favourite breakfast, though, Kate? Cereal wise.
I like multigrain hoops from Asda and Cocoa Pops. They're my two favourite.
Yeah, and I like sugar puffs.
Oh, they're nice too.
Sugar puffs, and I like Rice Krispies as well.
Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah, and you put loads of sugar on them. Delicious.
Yeah, they are lovely. I did invite a Sheffield United fan to do a show on Sunday, so possibly I might be on Sunday with a Sheffield United fan. I'm just trying to sort out what time he's free, so if I can, he will be on Sunday. If not,
from Yorkshire as well.
Yeah, he's he seems like a nice guy, so I'm hoping he'll jump on Sunday with me, but we've got to sort out a time. Oh my God, golden nuggets, they're one of my favourites as well. They are so nice. And frosted wheat.
A lot of time going to Sheffield as well, Kate. Because my brother Paul, he was at Sheffield University. So I was up there quite often visiting.
That's not that far from us. Not really.
What, Sheffield?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very undulating, Sheffield.
Yeah, and yet Lincoln is meant to be. It's called the flat county because there's not many hills at all. So, maybe I might be back Sunday. If not, me and Ellie are back on Monday with Sava.
Yes,
aren't we doing Sava's show on Monday? I look forward to that.
I do. he's a really good host as well, you know, and he asks very poignant questions, and he gets a lot more out of you, you know, which is
Yeah.
good. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, so we're back Monday, and then you're with me on the Wednesday. You go to Cyprus.
Wednesday, I
Yeah.
go to Cyprus on Friday. I'm going up to Chelmsford to be with my daughter Thursday, and then we wake up and go to the airport, Gatwick Airport. Our flight's at 1:25 in the afternoon, so it's a decent time, thank God. I hate
Yeah.
ones when they're early in the morning. Oh, yeah, my actual brother Paul, he passed away of cancer. So my niece
Oh,
was saying, yeah,
oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Drula and Ellie.
yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I lost two of my brothers, but Paul was the first one we lost, and he was lovely, my brother Paul. Very clever man, very, very clever. But he was a food connoisseur, and he's got a shop that my sister-in-law and his sons run now, and they've expanded. It's called the Silver Palette in Harpenden,
Okay.
and they've launched in St Albans as well now. So yeah, they're doing
Oh,
well
that's
on my
good.
brother's legacy, which he left them such good like skills when it comes
Yeah.
to presentation and your manner as well, how to present yourself in your own business.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly. Oh,
yeah,
that's good. I'm sorry to hear that.
yeah. My brother
Right,
Paul.
so yeah, that's it from us. Let's hope we smash the granny out of Sheffield United tomorrow.
On.
Look out for Ellie because she will be at the game, everyone,
I
and
will.
she make sure you give her a big cuddle.
I'll be wearing my Hoybier shirt. Hopefully you can see a few minutes off the bench.
You never know. You never know.
If we're winning 4-5-0, he'll be on, won't he?
Yeah. I hope that if we're winning 4 or 5-0, they make some changes to protect our players. Really,
You know, they should protect the person in front of me when I cheer his name, because I break their eardrum.
that's so funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, everyone look out for Ellie at the match tomorrow. But if we don't see before, we'll be back Monday morning at 10 on Football Heritage TV. But thank you, Ellie, for giving up your time this lunchtime.
No problem. Anything for you, Kate. It's my pleasure.
You're an absolute darling.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Please, if you haven't hit the like, smash them on the way out. And as always, come on, you Spurs.
I'm on you, Spurs.